Hello everyone, welcome to Green Marketing Zone. Do you know who is your ideal buyer or customer? Do you know their top concerns regarding your products or services? Do you know where to find them? Understanding your buyer's persona and their needs is very important to stand out in this crowded market these days. Be sure to stick till the end because in this video, I will walk you through each and every step of how to create your buyer's persona. If you are interested in learning helpful tips about online marketing, do like my Facebook page and subscribe to my channel so it can help you grow your online marketing goals. I also host a monthly Facebook Live each month called Digital Marketing Talks to educate and inspire business owners and digital creatives who are looking to increase their online presence. So let's start with understanding what is your buyer's persona or an ideal customer profile. So what is buyer's persona? Buyer personas are generalized and fictional representations of your ideal customers, or a buyer's persona is a detailed profile of your ideal customers, which includes specific details about the customer who is most likely to buy your products or services. Personas are helpful in all facets of businesses, whether it will be marketing or sales, product development, and service. The goal of buyer's persona is to internalize the ideal customer you're trying to attract, or you relate to your customers as real humans when you create their buyer's persona. When you're trying to decide how to market your product, personas help you see through your customers' eyes. By considering their values, you can tap into their emotions and solve their problems. So let's see how we can create a buyer's persona. There are 4 steps in creating your customer's profile or your buyer's persona. First, research about your target customers. Second, create a persona template. Thirdly, determine the right number of personas for your business. And lastly, humanize your audience. So let's start with research about your target customers. Determining their demographics like age, their gender, their income bracket, their family status, their education level, and their location will help you understand your potential customers. Your persona will shed light on your audience's top concerns, their preferences, which will help you create specific content for them. So, do some research about keywords that your customers are most engaging with. You can use Facebook Insights, or you can use Google Analytics to find those keywords. You have to tap into what makes your customers purchase your goods or services. What drives them to be a paying customer is their values, their needs, their desires, and their challenges. You can use these tools, Facebook Audience Insights and Google Analytics, to research about your target persona. You can also use customer surveys, interviews, and in-person interactions to gather information about your target customers. So let me show you here. You can use Facebook Insights. When you open up Facebook Insights, you can see which country people are coming from, and then which gender are they, and then this can tell you which age group are they from, what are their languages, which city are they coming from. So all of this information you can get from Facebook Insights. The other tool that you can use here is Google Analytics. Google Analytics can tell you way more. It can tell you the country, the device they're coming from, the operating system they're coming from, and it can give you a lot more information to find and do a research about your target customer. So it can tell you the demographics here, what percentage of the gender you're getting on your website. Second point in creating your buyer's persona is to create a persona template. There are so many ways to create the persona template. You can use a bulleted list. You can use first person narrative. You can use tables or Excel sheet to lay down all the points for your target persona. Thirdly, you need to determine the right number of audience for your business. Having a clarity on your ideal customer is very important. You need the right people to know you. This will depend on your business and your ideal customers as well. First, find what type of problems your product or services solve. Depending on the clarity you will have, you can define personas for all the products and services you're selling. Or you can narrow down on specific audience problems that your product or service is solving for them. This will help you focus only on few of them, and it will make things easier because you cannot say that you can market your products or services to everyone. You have to define who is actually your target persona, and then you define that number of personas. Lastly, you can humanize your audience to create your buyer's persona. Naming your audience and find their hobbies, their job titles, their income bracket, and finding photos to represent them will make it easier for you to understand your target customers. You can use stock photos or any royalty free images to humanize your personas and a name generator to go through with this part of the process. So let's say here we have Jane. Jane is a graphic designer. She's 30 years old and she earns $80,000 a year. So as I described earlier that with when you're defining your target persona, you define the demographics of your target persona. So this is how we are actually defining who will be your target customer. So let's say we have Jane. She's a graphic designer and she earns $80,000 a year. She has a photography business and she loves to travel. She loves cats and she likes being active and busy. So let's say if you are in a traveling business or you're selling travel packages, right? You can easily target her because she loves to travel. She has a photography business. So let's see here our second example. So here, another example for health coach. So we have, if you're a health coach and you want to target potential customers, and one of your customer is, let's say here, Patricia. She's 45 years old. She's a software engineer and she believes in healthy eating and she only buy organic food. She tracks her fitness. She likes posting about healthy eating and she loves to read books. So if you're a health coach, this information is very valuable to you because you can create a persona about your target customer through all of this information, and then you can target them with your content, with your ads, or however you're actually trying to sell your products or services. Another example for humanizing your audience is, let's say you, and it's still about health coaches. So let's say you have another customer whose name is Tina. She is 35 years old. She's a wedding florist. She loves to eat healthy food. She cooks at home. She only purchases organic foods and she's looking for fitness classes. So this is also a very good example of your target persona, because for any health coach or any fitness coach who are trying to sell their packages, they can easily see who is their target audience, what are their preferences, what is their location. Creating a demographic for your target audience will help you in the long run with targeting your audience as well. Once you have gathered all the information, you can turn this into a story. You can attract those people by offering them your content that can solve their problems. Or you can create landing pages for specific personas and you can target them as well. So here is another buyer persona template. This is how you're going to create a buyer's persona. So you can list your the job title. Let's say we have a small business owner here. Her name is Sam, her age, her education. So all of this information is valuable when you're creating your buyer's persona, because it will help you to create the content or create all the necessary pointers that you need to get your target customers to find you and then purchase your products or services. So here I have all the pointers here: her likes, her dislikes, her research methods, her trusted resources, her buying power, and her purchasing process. Knowing your audience will help you to determine the best style, tone, and language to use to speak to your customers. It will open up new doors for your business and increase your conversions. Here are some related resources. You can find templates to how to create your buyer's persona on HubSpot.com, and also you can find some other information as well at socialmediaexaminer.com for how to develop your buyer's persona. I hope this video will help you create your buyer's persona. Feel free to send me your questions or comments below. Thanks for watching.